I like Steve Mithen's approach to this. Steve Mithen is a paleontologist, and he pointed out that metaphor is a very recent addition to the human mind. And he points out that you can see it in the archaeological record. So making stone tools, for instance, is quite old. It goes back, 2 million years. But making pictures, making music, making stories is much more recent. So for instance, burial mounds the oldest burial mounds are about 40,000 years old. And what one infers is if there's a burial, then people are going to be talking about this person who was dead, but alive again on another plane. If you go to Chauvet and see the cave paintings there, then these are marks on the wall, but also a rhinoceros. So someone dead is alive on a different plane. Marks on a cave wall are also a rhinoceros, and Mithen calls that metaphor. A this is a that. And I think that's a good way of thinking about the nature of art. And of course, that's also quite similar to the idea of simulation. So a simulation is a metaphor in the large. But I think with stories it gets better. It gets better because as well as saying a this is a that, a marks on a wall or a bison, I can be, as a reader or spectator, both myself and I can be Anna Karenina or Dorothea Brooke. And so we ourselves can become metaphorical. As I mentioned before, what this enables us to do is to lead not just one life, but many lives. And so I think metaphor is absolutely fundamental to this kind of process that we're talking about. But metaphor not just in the ordinary sense, but in the sense of ourselves being able to become metaphorical, being ourselves and someone else. So it's possible that imagination emerged for us, being able to think of possible futures, possible outcomes, possible ways of thinking, no, this is not only a this, it can be a that. Imagination is a recent arrival in the human mind. 40,000 years ago is quite a long time ago, but as I say, in evolutionary terms. So if you think of the line that led to chimpanzees and the line that led to human beings diverging about 6 million years ago, right, this is recent in comparison with that. It is a kind of faculty, and it's one that maybe our forebears, say 100,000 years ago, just didn't have. They were very evolved in, maybe the exigencies of day-to-day life.